Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Winston. Okay, so right now I'm at my home. The video I used to upload more than 50 video, but most of video actually is finishing in my company dormitory. Right now I come back to my home because I quit my job. And so right now I'm going to talk about what the Chinese civilization could teach the Western civilization. Okay, for this topic is too big, and for today in this video, I'm going to give you one point. That is, I don't know how to talk about these words in the English. Maybe I should say, I think the biggest difference between the Chinese civilization and the Western civilization is the Western civilization is very, very rational, because this civilization they cultivate the science and they cultivate such developed logical system, which is so powerful and could teach the people. But the problem is that the Western people they pursue the logical correctness too much, and except the Western civilization, almost all of the civilization, we kind of like we don't just think by the logicers. We spend more energy to think by the heart. You know what I mean? My English may be not so sophisticated to express this idea. I could tell you this in Chinese. If you know Chinese, you could check this word. This is called 理性感性. Yeah, China is more 感性, which means you always think you always think intuitively. You always rely on your experience, your feeling, emotion to think. This is Chinese civilization. Okay, I know if you are a very educated person, especially if living in nowadays, most of the educated people, we only accept logical correctness. We only care about we are like the machine of logicers, and we are like computer. We calculate everything. Even me, I'm like this kind of person. But sometimes I'm thinking, maybe if we only think the logicers, maybe it's too crucial, and even it's such stupid sometimes. Did you watch? Have you ever? Do you know the very famous drummer, the Big Bang Theory? Okay, in this drummer, the genius scientist Sheldon, he's so smart, right? He uses logicers to think everything in his life, and but even his logicers is so correct, but the conclusion he get actually is so stupid. So that is how I think about Western civilization. They're very smart, they're genius in logicers, they are very intuitive, but they have a very developed and very complicated logical system, but the conclusion is always stupid. You just could not apply their theory to the real life. And for the Eastern civilization, China could be a very good example of the representative of the Eastern civilization. Maybe we don't have such a developed logical system, but I really believe our way of thinking. Sometimes if we just thinking by our feeling and experience, just thinking our heart, this way of thinking is much more superior to the rational way of thinking. And this could explain so many issues happening in this world. For example, like the Western people, they treat the freedom, the liberalism as a religion. It's kind of like that, even the logical system is perfect, but it just you cannot just apply it to real life. Because if you are just you're just a machine of logical correctness, you are always biased. And for this issue, it could be explained by another Chinese philosophy. This is called 中庸, which means don't be extreme. If you are extreme, you are always doing bad things. I believe this is the most important wisdom of Chinese civilization, and this is the most important lesson we can teach this world. Okay, that's what I'm thinking. I always try my best to offer the best content and value to you. Maybe my video is simple, but please remember, I'm the person always spend my heart to give you what I believe. Thanks. See you next time.